Lord. But he says, but your heart is far from him.
And their fear toward me is taught by the precepts of men.
And your fear towards him is taught by the precepts of men. You're not going with what God says in this Bible, because he said that there should be no buy, selling, or trading on the Sabbath day. This is what he said. Don't be buy, selling, or trading on the Sabbath. He said to remember the Sabbath and keep it holy. Read.
Deuteronomy 23, verse 21. When thou shalt vow a vow unto the Lord thy God, thou shalt not slack to pay it. For the Lord thy God will surely require it of thee, and it would be sin in thee. But if thou shalt forbear to vow, it shall be not sin in thee.
Yes, he is going to require all these sins that's going on before him, because our record is on high and our witness is in heaven. And he is going to require everything that's being done here. And nobody is going to get away for what they're doing here in this body.
That which is gone out of thy lips thou shalt keep and perform, even a free will offering, according as thou hast vowed unto the Lord thy God, which thou hast promised with thy mouth.
And see, nobody is getting away from the Most High for what they've done here. No one is getting away. Jeremiah 7 and 23. Jeremiah 7 verse 23.
Jeremiah 7 verse 23.
Go ahead.
But this thing commanded I them, saying, obey my voice.
This is the Most High speaking. He said, I am commanding you to obey my voice. Read.
And I will be your God, and ye shall be my people, and walk ye in all the ways that I have commanded you, that it may be well unto you.
But a lot of people, they don't want to hear the voice of God. They want to go with the imaginations of their own evil hearts. This is what most people in this society want to go with, because they think they're the Most High God. They think they have all the answers. But I can guarantee you, this is not going unpunished. It's just he has a day appointed for all the wicked people.
But they hearkened not, nor inclined their ear, but walked in the counsels and in the imagination of their evil heart.
And he knows all about it. He triumphed the reins and the hearts. You're not getting away from these wicked thoughts that's going on in those minds, because that's what the heart is. The heart is the mind. Read.
And went backward and not forward.
And you're going backwards, he's saying, and not forwards, because you're not doing what he's saying in this Bible. Read.
Since the day that your fathers came forth out of the land of Egypt unto this day, I have even sent unto you all my servants, the prophets, daily, rising up early and sending them.
And seeing, we come out week in and week out, and we're going to keep coming out every Sabbath, because he said to remember the Sabbath and keep it holy. And he said to go out to the highways and to the byways, and as many as you find, bid them to the marriage. So we're going to do what he said. He doesn't dwell in no temples made with hands at all those churches. He's not dwelling in those temples and where all those churches. He's not dwelling there.
Ezekiel 33 verse 31. And they come unto thee as the people coming, and they sit before thee as my people, and they hear thy words, but they will not do them.
And so you'll hear these words, you'll hear the words of God, but you won't do what he says in this Bible. Go ahead.
For with their mouth they shew much love, but their heart goeth after their covetousness.
He already knows how with your mouth, all that lip service, you're showing all that love with your mouth, but with your heart, with your mind, you're going after your covetousness. You're going after all these carnal things and chasing all the filthy lucre. He knows all about it, how you're chasing all this money. You're not getting away from the Most High. Read.
And lo, thou art unto them as a very lovely song.
And we're just like unto you guys, we sound like a very lovely song unto you.
Read. Of one that hath a pleasant voice and can play well on an instrument.
And we sound just like a nice trumpet, like we're blowing a nice trumpet out here. Go ahead.
For they hear thy words, but they will not do but they do them not.
So you'll hear these words of God, but then you're not going to do them. He already knows about it. He already knows. He's got everybody's number. Read.
And when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come. Then shall they know that a prophet hath been among them.
Because all these words are going to come to pass. Every prophecy he put in the scriptures is coming to pass. And then you're going to find out. You're going to find out a prophet was among you.
Matthew 26 verse 6. Now when the Mashiach was in Bethany, in the house of Simon the leper, there came unto him a woman having an alabaster box of very precious ointment, and he poured it on his head. and she poured it on his head as he sat at meat. But when his disciples saw it, they had indignation, saying, to what purpose is this waste? For this ointment might have been sold for much and given to the poor. When the Mashiach understood it, he said unto them, why trouble ye the woman? For she hath wrought a good work upon me. For ye have the poor always with you, but me ye have not always. For in that she hath poured this ointment on my body, she did it for my burial. Verily I say unto you, wheresoever this gospel shall be preached in the whole world, there shall this that this woman hath done be told of for a memorial of her.
And with that, we're going to give all honor and glory to Yahushua. Kwam Yasharallah!
Kwam Yasharallah!
My hands is freezing. That's one reason why